Donald Trump. I only buy American. My TV's American. My phone's American. My Chinese takeout's American. I don't go to IHOP. I go to D-Hop, Domestic House of Pancakes. So hey YouTube audience, today we are doing another car review. This one's a little bit different because this one is actually a family member. It is a fully restored 1985 Chevy GMC K10. Now the cool thing about this truck, like some of the other cars we've reviewed, is this one is for sale. This is a square body Chevy. If you don't know what square body Chevys are, just look it up, Google square body Chevy. Most of them are pretty rough. Over the years, most of them have been completely trashed. They've been torn up and turned into mud trucks, mud drag vehicles, rock crawlers, off-road vehicles, everything. This one is as close to factory original as I've seen in a really long time. It's pretty mild. It has a small cam in it, 4-inch lift or 6-inch lift, 35-inch tires. It's a clean truck. It's really, really cool. I'm stoked to be able to drive it. If you want further information, inbox me on Instagram. I'm Big Fast Jake, one word on Instagram. Just add me on there, DM me for questions. Hit me in the DM. If you have questions about the truck, they'd be happy to get it sold, and let's do this. All right, let's do the opposite of every Prius owner in the world and drive this truck. Hi, Eric.
Hey, what's up?
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Every time this truck starts, Elon Musk gets back pain, and he doesn't know why. Oh, no, it didn't. No, you have to shut these doors like a man. Now, I guess in some ways, it's almost not fair to review this truck alongside all the other stuff we've reviewed, because this is a 1985. Like, there's no way that you can really compare this thing to anything that exists today, because it's almost 35 years old at this point. Woo! All right, this one, oh good, it has no gas in it. So this will be particularly entertaining.
Gauge works.
All right, eat this, hybrid owners. Yeah, power. 350 cubic inches of freedom and other Trump puns. I hope the audience is able to hear me because this thing makes a lot of noise. Sorry, everyone behind me. I'm going as fast as I can.
Literally.
Literally, that was to the floor, all the way up the hill. So let's do a real quick build breakdown on this thing before I forget to do it. So this is a 1985 Chevy K1500. Yeah, I'm wearing a helmet. Get over it. All right, so without reading all that, as much as I'd like to, what you need to know about this particular 1985 Chevy, or GMC, I keep calling it a Chevy, is that it's basically been completely rebuilt. So if you're gonna drive one of these, like I am, this is the one to drive. One that's had all the stuff, all the 1985-ness taken out of it for the most part. Now, this one has a rebuilt Chevy 350 in it, which probably makes less than 300 horsepower.
Probably about 290 something around there.
Okay, see, and that's a good reason to have Eric here, because he knows way more about these vehicles than I do. So this is probably less than 300 horsepower. It's a big, probably 6,000, 6,500 pound truck. She's a big old girl. She got a big old butt. She's a big girl. And she's thirsty. This thing gets like 8 miles to the gallon. So like I was saying in the beginning of the video, this is a square body. Now, square bodies, when they originally came out, were just regular Chevys. There wasn't anything in particular that was that special about them. And kind of like in the same way that the 240 SX has become special because there's not any clean ones left around, so too has the square body Chevy become special because everyone has turned them into mud trucks and racing vehicles and beaten the ever-loving hell out of them, and there's just not very many left. So to find one like this, especially to have someone related to me own one like this, is kind of cool. And so I really wanted to drive it before they sell it. And like I said, it is for sale. And right now, if you want to get a hold of this truck, this, like I said, completely rebuilt example, new interior, new axles, new transfer case, new engine, or at least all those things have been rebuilt. You can do this for $12,500, which is a whole, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to tell you what my family member that owns it has into it, but $12,500 is a bargain compared to what they had to spend to get it to this shape. So as far as the actual driving experience of a 1985 Chevy 1500 on a 6-inch lift, GMC 1500 on a 6-inch lift with 35s, like Eric said, it drives really well for what it is. It's almost 35 years old. The best way I can kind of describe all the controls, whether you're talking about the gas, the turning, or the brakes, is kind of mushy. Everything, you know, this is the steering wheel. I can kind of hack away at it, and the truck really doesn't move very much. And when you hit the gas, it kind of doesn't go very far, and when you hit the brakes, it doesn't stop very much. So it's just kind of, it's all kind of mushy.
It's 1985.
It's 1985. It's kind of what you expect. It's part of the experience. If you want drive-by-wire precision, then you can just drive a modern car. This is the opposite of a modern car. Everything about this is kind of old. It's got leaf springs and a carbureted engine and a 4-speed manual and a manual transfer case and all the things that you would want for a vehicle like this. It's a really, I guess the intelligent word to use for this truck would be visceral. This is very visceral. I feel bad for anyone following me because this is not going to be a quick experience. You know, the people in this really nice neighborhood want to hear this. You know, it might be an old Chevy 350, but it sounds good. This truck is like, this is like a 3-hour truck on the weekends. You want to drive it Friday and Saturday night, and then you've had your fill for the week. It doesn't have AC, or it could have AC. It's not wired yet. It's loud, it rattles, it's on 35s, it's an 85 Chevy. It's exactly what you expect. But as far as the driving experience goes, it pulls really hard, higher in the RPMs. We're not sure what kind of cam it has in it, but we know the 350 that's been in it has been rebuilt. It lopes a little bit, which again makes us think that there's a cam in it. And once you hit about 3,000–4,000 RPM, it really wakes up, which is characteristic of a cam. So we're thinking it has performance cam in it. It has obviously no cats. It has long tube headers. It has a dumped exhaust, which is why it's so loud. And it pulls well. It's a big truck with a small engine, and it's an old engine. It's an old carbureted 350, so it does well for what it is. The downside to it is, as you might expect, it gets all of like, I think the highest I've ever seen driving this truck, and I've driven this truck a few miles, I think the highest I've ever seen is like 9 miles to the gallon, which is exactly what you'd expect for an old body style truck. This thing has the aerodynamics of a refrigerator. But that's kind of the best part about this vehicle, is it's one of those things that it's so loud, it's so big, it's so unique, that when you do want to drive it, it really is a cool experience. When you're like in that mood, when you're like, yeah, we're gonna go listen to country music and go break some environmental laws and splash through some rivers and do other stuff, this is like the vehicle. It's so perfect. It's so perfect for like a Friday night out and pissing off a lot of environmentally conscious people.
Yes.
The fun factor of this truck justifies the 9 miles to the gallon. So I don't really know, am I missing anything? Is there anything else to say about this truck? It's not practical. You probably don't want to drive it every day, but when you do want to drive it, oh, it's so fun. It's just loud, and yeah, it's got real attitude. You know, it's kind of like whiskey.
Yeah.
You don't want it all the time, but when you do, it's really satisfying. You just wouldn't want it for breakfast every day. So once again, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this review. It's been a little bit unique. Not very often that you see a new review of a 1985 Chevy GMC, Jake. It's a GMC 1500. It's not every day that you see a review of a GMC 1500 from 1985, especially one in this good of condition. Like I said, this truck was basically fully rebuilt front to back in the last year. My father-in-law bought it for a reasonable price and then spent an unreasonable amount of money rebuilding it, but it brings it to this, I don't know if you can see this interior, but this phenomenal condition. And yes, I am shamelessly trying to sell it for them. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been a lot of fun shooting it. Thanks again to my little brother and my father-in-law for letting me take this out and play with it and make a video for it, and I don't know, hopefully we get it sold to one of you wonderful people. You'd be lucky to have it. And yeah, we'll see you on Sunday for the Sunday Sit Down. Bye everybody.